What's going on, Vikings fans? Welcome in the Vikings Now by Chat Sports. My name is Patrick Siepman, and welcome into our instant reaction video after a terrible display by the Minnesota Vikings tonight on Thursday night. I want to get this out first. I understand that should have been a face mask penalty on the last drive of the game. Clearly, the refs missed that. That was a terrible no call, but that was not the reason the Vikings lost this game. I don't want that being the story that the refs screwed us. The Vikings did not play well tonight. And the stats don't lie with it. Matthew Stafford. For everybody saying Darnold and Stafford are on the same level, I'm just laughing at you at this point. Like, Darnold didn't even play bad, but there are levels to this. And there are levels to being a good versus great NFL quarterback. And Stafford is a great one, and Darnold is just a good one. Stafford killed you. 25 at 34, 280 yards, 4 touchdowns. Found Nakua first game back. And after missing 5, Nakua kills you. I mean, clearly they sent the message on the opening drive. Nakua's healthy. Kupp's healthy. We're just going to give them the football. But 7 receptions, 106 yards for Nakua. They absolutely torched you. Vikings, we'll talk about the run game here more in a little bit, but they just can't run the football. Haven't been able to under Kevin O'Connell. I thought KOC was awful tonight, but we'll talk about Darrisaw here. He did leave the game at the end of the first half. It looked ugly. Once we get an update on that, I'll let you guys know, but he pretty much, one of the last plays of the first half, he was run blocking. He got rolled up on his backside, and it did not look good. But from what I've seen on Twitter right now, it should be just a sprained MCL. Shouldn't be the ACL, but once we get more info on that, we'll have a video out for you guys ASAP. But broad numbers from this game, third downs. Yet again, another issue for the Vikings. 2 of 7. The Rams just carved you. 386 yards, scored 28 points minus the safety. The Lions last week dropped 31 on you. Like, clearly the blueprint is out on how to beat this Brian Flores defense. And look at the damn penalties. 9 penalties yet again. I mean, it is just a joke. We talk about O'Connell being such a damn good head coach. I'll tell you what, if you're a great coach, you don't have these types of penalties. You don't have the pre-snap penalties. You don't have illegal formations week after week after week. That's on O'Connell. We'll get into more here in a second, but what's your one-word reaction to the Vikings' performance versus the Los Angeles Rams? I'm going to say mine. It's embarrassing. It was an embarrassing performance for the Minnesota Vikings tonight. It was a joke, but you guys let me know. What's your one-word reaction to the Vikings' loss versus the Los Angeles Rams? Let me know your thoughts down below. Now, we'll dive into the player stats here in a second, but first, I do want to give a massive shout-out to today's sponsor, and that's Prize Picks. Download the Prize Picks app today. Use promo code CLNS when you're making your first deposit, and you guys will get $50 instantly when you play just $5. And the best part is you don't even need to win to receive the $50. So Prize Picks is the best place to get real money sports action. With over 10 million members and billions of dollars in awarded winnings, Prize Picks has made daily fantasy sports accessible to all. You just pick more or less on at least 2 players for a shot to win up to 100 times your cash. Run your game all season long on Prize Picks. Now, if you guys want to add any more juice to any basketball or football game you are watching this season, Prize Picks is the #1 way to do so. So give them a look. Download the app, and if you guys use promo code CLNS, you guys will get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 lineup. One more time, code CLNS. When you download the Prize Picks app, sign up today, and you guys will get $50 instantly. Taking a look at the Vikings' offensive stats here. Pitiful once again on the ground. Hey, Kevin O'Connell, I am so sick and tired of 1st and 10. It is either inside zone up the middle or you're trying to hit a deep post. There's no quick pass game. I mean, we just saw your mentor, Sean McVay. What did he do against the blitz? Quick out the Puka. Quick out the cup. Like, there are levels to being an elite play caller versus just a very good play caller. And I think that's the difference with this Vikings team. They are a good to very good team. They are not elite. They are not special by any means. And I think we saw that on display tonight. And also this. Vikings couldn't run the ball all night. And Kevin O'Connell over and over again. Handoff, up the middle. 1st and 10. We all knew what was coming. I mean, on the last drive, I had people joking to me with the Vikings having no timeouts. A minute 50 left. Could they just hand the ball off to Aaron Jones on 1st down? I mean, it is that obvious with this offense. But we can look at Darnold's stats here. 18 to 25, 240 yards. It was just bad. I mean, I didn't even think Darnold was the reason you lost this game. He takes some bad sacks, but again, you can't protect. You're in 2nd and 15, all game long, 18 to 25, 240 yards, 2 touchdowns. He just didn't play well. And I mean, the run game yet again is a joke. Like, 3rd straight year under Kevin O'Connell. I mean, they just can't do anything on the ground. I mean, if I was a beat reporter for the team, I would just ask him straight up, why can't you run the football? Like, call somebody out and actually try to get a real answer out of him, because for the 3rd straight year, the Vikings are one of the worst rushing offenses in the league. They play sloppy football, and at this point, I'm starting to think, like, is Kevin O'Connell just getting carried by number 18? Like, Justin Jefferson yet again today was special. He had 8 receptions, 115 yards. He should have got the football more. Nobody could guard him. Can anybody in the comment section right now name one cornerback for the Los Angeles Rams? Maybe Durant. That's the only household name they have. It was a joke today out of Kevin O'Connell. It was his worst called game of the year by far. And everybody, heading into this game, if you remove the defensive touchdowns for the Minnesota Vikings, they were averaging 23.5 points per game this season. That was 13th in the NFL. They are a middle-of-the-road offense. They are a middle-of-the-road defense. They are just a good football team. And I'm cool. No, I'm not. I'm not cool with that. Like, it is just so frustrating. This is one of the most frustrating Vikings games I've ever watched in my life. Offense is just awful. Can't bring down Stafford. Can't get home with 4. No pressure. Penalties on key 3rd downs. Like, the defense was a joke. The offense was even more of a joke. Kevin O'Connell, Brian Flores getting schooled. I mean, Kevin O'Connell got schooled by Don Shula's grandkid. Like, it was just an embarrassing loss. It was an absolutely embarrassing loss. But you guys let me know this. Who is most to blame for the Vikings' loss to the Rams? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. I got to give it to the head coach. I got to give it to Kevin O'Connell. I mean, it all starts with him. He was awful. He was awful today. I mean, just calling it. I'll go back and I'll watch the tape. I'll really get a better understanding of what happened, but I feel like I have a good understanding from just watching, the raw game right here. It's on O'Connell. It's on O'Connell. But, Matthew Stafford, tell you what, guys, if you guys thought Stafford was not better than Darnold heading into this game, you got to get yourself checked. I mean, Ben Lieber, I love him. He's great. He tweeted out, if you think, he was just pretty much saying, Darnold's on the same level as Stafford, and it was just an idiotic take. I understand Darnold's played well, but again, like I've been saying throughout this whole post-game video, there are levels to this. Darnold is good. This man's the best quarterback in the NFC. Rams aren't trading him anymore. Rams aren't trading Kupp anymore. They are going to try to go on a playoff run and win this division. This is just an embarrassing performance. I mean, Williams killed you all night long. 23 carries, 97 yards. I mean, it's just crazy how the Vikings defense, you can't stop the run. You can't run the football. You got too many penalties. You're not going to win a lot of football games. And you let this man, first game back after missing 5, 7 receptions, 106 yards, looked easy. Stephon Gilmore couldn't guard me. I mean, Byron Murphy couldn't guard Tex. I mean, it was just a joke that they put out there tonight. But great weigh-in, Tex. Confidence level in KOC after tonight. Scale it for me 1 to 10 down below in the comment section. I give it a 7 still. I mean, I'm not going to let one game completely change my thoughts on him, but it was just a terrible game by O'Connell. An embarrassing game by O'Connell. You guys let me know. But if you guys want to give me a follow on Twitter as well, that's the handle, @PatSieps. And just appreciate you guys for tuning in. Ugly loss. Vikes are 5-2. It's on to Indianapolis. See you guys next time. Let's go Vikes.